happened. Shall we go again, Phrynos? Perhaps we're dealing with infinite possibilities.
Damn, Mel. Wow. If only looks could kill, am I right?
Good evening, everyone.
Your father once was bearer of the fated list, you know. A housewarming gift, my sister said. But Hades put it away, until your brother unearthed it from the archives and started using it himself.
I know Zagreus sought our mother. Perhaps the fated list helped him succeed. Come to think, I wouldn't have even been born if he hadn't. Wait, how did you end up with the list after that?
It wasn't until rather recently. The Fates sent me to retrieve the list from your father's house. Kronos would be absent, they said. And they were right, for when I returned, they were gone.
That's when he got them.
Yes.
I'll just clean this up. Hail, Strife.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been back a while, yet still isolate yourself. Your brother makes more of an effort to fit in, but he struggles too. You may have more in common than you think.
Oh, really? Maybe I'll go over and tell him you said that. What, you think just because most of the world hates his guts, same as mine, that we're alike?
Well, I'd not put it that way at all, though I do think each of you has been misunderstood in your own right.
What's not to understand? I'm Strife, he's Doom. These are simple concepts, babe. Though granted, most of the world is pretty stupid.
You shouldn't say such things.
You mean the truth?
Hi, everyone.
The savior of Olympus.
What do I need? Appreciate the deal.
How did you? You were topside for a while there, huh?
Test to Kronos?
Sure.
Showed that monster, aye. Is Typhon really up there on the summit still? No trace of him in our reports, but if Kronos, your grandfather, that is, if he's using some sort of chronomancy to transport you...
He is, yes. And I end up confronting Typhon as before. Apparently these are possibilities within the flow of time in which I haven't prevailed. Until I do.
I don't see how that's possible. What, there are all these other instances of you out there? Some failing, some prevailing, all at the same time? Nonsense. But then again, who am I to question bizarre plans?
Whatever works, aye?
Have a gander.
Let's make it happen.
Yes!
Should make things look a little classier, maybe?
Through your achievements, our status as the unseen grows. So long as we do not become the subject of too many tales, other than the frightful kind.
Our shades all seem to understand the need for continued discretion. They seem quite excited Nyx is back and watching over us.
They shall discover Night Incarnate is not easy to please.
Long arm of the unseen. Let me see. Up you go. May moonlight guide us. Onward, Hecuba. Appearances can be deceiving. Jot it down.
Huzzah for the savior of Olympus! I trust you have some damage to impart?
She's tall. I'll give her that. For always believing in us. Become even stronger.
Toughening up.
Show me your past. Cersei.
Boo.
Anything stand out? In shadow I serve, to shadow I return, to higher ground.
What is it about this night, my niece? Our foes all seem to have redoubled their efforts, even re-tripled in some cases, I dare say. As long as it's all due to your strange underworld practices, according to our little Artemis.
I choose otherwise. Enough of this. Lord Ares.
My dear sister Athena has a great burden to bear beyond that heavy suit of armor that you've seen. Not only does she manage our defenses, she must answer for the failures thereof. I trust her wisdom shall help see her through.
Very well.
Drop of blood should do it.
Greetings, witch.
Beetle wing. How absurd. The very idea of family sorcerers. That we've some innate bond with those who share some of our blood. You've met my Aunt Cersei. Do you believe that we're at all alike?
Madame Cersei seems very devoted to our craft in her own right. Just not in the same way as you, Lady Medea. Are you so loath to think that you may have something in common?
Cersei was never willing to push our practice to the depths of what it can achieve. She would turn mortals into livestock. I would turn them dead. A differing approach is all, perhaps. As you desire.
You'll be out in no time, Shades. Olympus, I accept this message. Let's try this again.
Sure.
Shades, I release you.
You dwell in Erebus, don't you, sweetness? Last I had heard, the silk weaver Arachne dwells down there. Such fineries she made, but never showed her face up here again after she and Athena had a little spat.
Transform. More. That night, in the name of Hades. Let's get the lay of the land. Peace, sir.
The gods must want for us to give another glorious performance, huh? More work begins! Was it?
Special delivery for you, Lord Hermes. You've aided me more times than I can count and encouraged me every step of the way. I could never have come this far this quickly otherwise.
Brochure, just what I always wanted. Not seen it very often recently, nor the feasting that tends to go with it. Though at this rate, we might soon have more. Feasting, that is, which ought to be in your honor. Hey, one of those haze is from Artemis.
In the name of Hades. I know.
You're no sheep.
For all these nights we've fought, you don't even know my name, do you, Cyclops? I'm still nothing but a piece of meat.
Okay, you said it, not me. Besides, it's not like I'm the one stomping in here, frightening my sheep. Well, no, I guess I do some of the time, but still.
Sleep well, Cyclops. Some gemstones. Set. Next. Push closer. Hear me, on my authority.
As you desire.
The scent of blood. Special delivery.
What a surprise. Snow falls gently on Olympus as before, but no trace of Typhon's foul storm remains, or of the rest of him. But you are able to confront him still somewhere beyond.
Excellent. Transform. Need to get off this ship. This is private property. Get it, Hecuba.
How lovely.
You are a direct descendant of mine, and still you would spurn me like this.
We fickle gods. She wants a fight, does she? A boon.
There need not be a strain between us, granddaughter. Forgive me, I was rash.
Cold comfort.
And cypress twigs.
Dig here,
Fang
girl.
and feather, tuft of wool, dusky wing and
Evening,
horn
little
of
pigs.
bull. Oh, hello. I had been meaning to inquire how in all the heavens is it possible you've traveled so far from your home realm, little miss? I'd understood that you could scarcely breathe this air.
Well, you know what we say, madam. There's an incantation for practically everything. This one in particular felt almost as though I was lifting a curse.
I see. But all of us, perchance, are cursed in some odd way. Either we learn to live with it, or discover how to overcome it.
I'm Titan-sized. Pure water. Front of the fleet. Olympus, I accept this message. Moonlight guide you, my lord.
What took you so long? Too many harpies around here, though they're all just a bunch of pushovers. They know who's the top bird and treat me like a goddess.
You are a goddess, Eris. Although the harpies aren't as quick to recognize my own divinity.
Maybe they don't like you since you don't have any wings. Although in your case, it could really be a lot of things. Things are heating up. Fresh out.
better. My claim. Moving on.
Might as well. Special delivery. Sky dragons again. Delivery arrived. Olympus, I accept this message. Obscura grows in strength. Target sighted. Lady Demeter! There's my order.
Yes, I think you do. Look who's here.
Go, Hecuba. Good job. Lord Dionysus, just how long have you been feasting anyhow? Here in this spot, I mean. Night after night, you're going at it like there's no tomorrow.
Well, baby, just call me Dionysus if you please. The Lord thing doesn't suit me, yeah? As for how long we've carried on like this, I've no idea. A while, probably. Might be a new record. Sure you don't want to join?
I already have plans this evening. Sorry.
Done and done. Hey, everybody good? Got what they need?
In the name of Hades. Ah, yes. Ready, Homer?
princess brings her many foes to heal.
We need to talk. I must apologize about your confrontation with the particularly large and dangerous automaton called Talos. It detects traces of the underworld on you and, well...
It's a magnificent creation, and Lord Hephaestus should be proud. Though the methods by which his automatons detect threats could probably use a comprehensive rework.
I shall be certain to relay the suggestion. Unfortunately, Lord Hephaestus prioritized a self-repairing system in Talos over threat detection, so it may continue to be an issue for now. Behold! A safe choice. Back into the fray.
Hear me, on my authority. Desolation. Soul tonic. Greater might. Olympus, I accept this message. The strength of Earth.
Here's our prey. Itos has excellent vision, of course. Saw you since you first set foot at the base of the mountain. Slowed you down, perhaps, but still, I knew you'd be here now.
Truly. And what shall be the outcome of our confrontation this time, since you know everything? Same as the last?
If you knew, the outcome would invariably be rather different than the one that's imminent. Though I suppose I can at least give you a hint. As expected. Was it the top path, or the middle path, perhaps? You'll burn. Memories are far too short. Conflagration. My strength shall return. I cannot stop you. As I fight.
Testament enacted. My keepsake isn't doing any good. Looking forward to this.
Another time.
Out there, is that... Something's inside those clouds. Oh, gods. Hecuba, go dig. Well done there, Hecuba.
This is for you.
Feeling. Oh. Higher up. This must be love.
Package for you.
Lord Hermes. Good find. That was vile. My heart. Hecuba.
Plus supply drop. Hope it helps you, Em.
My greetings.
Fair trade.
We shall be rid of you in time, monster.
Olympus. Right now. You're gone.
Much is required to subdue the hulking, furious progenitor of all the world's monstrosities. Courage, strength, agility, a lifelong training regimen from a great witch. Perhaps even a stroke of fate. This night, at least, the princess has it all.
Return to Shadow now.
I did all right that time. You knew I could do it, didn't you, Phrynos?
What's going on? Hey, Mel. I mean...
In seeking me, you seek only your doom!
Shall we liven things up?
Okay, later.
Welcome back.
When you and I first met, you were searching for the Fates, but you discovered me among the shadows. I can navigate back to the crossroads that way, but you can go farther?
I can, yes. I'm from the deepest reaches of the underworld, where there exists no light at all. The chasm from which all creation sprang a while back.
I suppose even if one knew the Fates resided in such a place, they might still prove difficult to find.
Difficult, though not impossible as we now know.
Evening?
Any trace of Typhon left? I must say, you've been putting our old cauldron to good use. I see and sense the changes in this place. Changes for all our betterment, not just your own.
A proper incantation's never to be used for selfish gain. Though, if I can help bring about positive change from which I benefit, isn't that selfish still?
Discard such doubts as that. You are not thinking solely of yourself, thus you are not thinking selfishly. I've not taught you to neglect your needs, have I?
Of course not.
All hail the Monster Slayer.
All grown up.
Have the old knuckle bones been of some use, goddess? Must look a little worn, but brought me fortune many times in games of chance and when my life was on the line.
Odysseus, if they were dear to you all through your life, why would you give them to me now? No matter how useful they still may be, which is quite a bit.
Come now, nothing would please me more than for you to succeed. If some small token of my past could be of benefit, it's yours. Besides, I got a nectar bottle in exchange.
It wasn't meant to be a trade.
Just
Did it again. Got the pointless guard duty well under control.
I've need of that. This is for return. Returning to the Earth. As the three fates would have it, so shall I.
Carefully said.
In the night, let it thus be known.
You know how late it is?
What's on the agenda? The ashes remember. Hail, Hecuba.
All hail our victorious prince. Come, young one, let's see you deliver your best shot already.
Listen well to the commander, all right? The gifts of night.
The gifts that evade.
We fight. Again. Well?
All our surface foes by now, but Kronos claims they're needed still. That you must face them as you previously did, to draw out remnant possibilities of Typhon to destroy. As long as you are willing, niece.
A sudden surge.
Are not on, shall we say, the best of terms, and that Titan has made clear what he thinks of us goddesses and gods. Yet now we're tolerating him to clean the mess he helped create. Absurd. Then here.
I grow strong. They are. by her grace. Olympus, I accept this message. Reborn. Olympus, I accept this message. Not this. Gold pikes. Lady Hestia.
That Prometheus would not be far behind, longing for the days his liver was an eagle's snack. I know he's been a problem, but I don't want to see him go through that again. Don't properly know why.
Coin for Charon. I call upon the moon and draw you down.
A boon from Master Blacksmith Hephaestus is prized by warriors all the world over. To you, he gives it readily, knowing Olympians alone cannot stop what has begun. A goddess may cross your path. Drink deep and persevere.
I knew it. brother you never even knew. I had a prideful one, a scatter-minded one, and a pathetic one bearing the weight of the world on his shoulders. Which do you suppose yours is most like?
No wonder you hate my family. You hate yours. Shall we proceed to try and kill each other now? I don't have all night.
My brothers and I used to quarrel frequently. I thought I had outgrown it, become more civilized. But clearly no. It cannot easily be stopped, you see. You cannot break me. That I know.
Did he know he'd lose? For me? Return to Shadow now? Return to Shadow now.
This facet of reality is clearer to me now.
Chaos trial, check.
You guys are still here, huh?
The sheer brute strength of Nurgle.
I know that sound all right.
Show me our future. Moonlight guide you, good shade. She's tall, I'll give her that.
Pretty nice. Each one of your attempts is but a step along your path. And so is hitting me.
Now, Shade. to the abyss. No holding back.
I would like to know my niece's many things, such as just how did devious Prometheus slip from his bonds? These titans, we can't seem to get rid of them for good, but we can douse the flames they stole at least.
Worth the risk.
Of course.
Perish. All right. Safe in the circle.
Yes.
Stronger. Transform.
How it gladdens me knowing good Hades and Persephone now rest upon their rightful thrones once more. Your brother Zagreus, the goddess Nyx, and all the rest, they're also doing well? Such an ordeal you helped them to withstand.
The might of the heavens. In the name of Hades.
Not another one of those.
Salutations.
And to you. Turns out, apologizing to Athena just isn't for me, my friend. However, I apologize to you for making you go out of your way, making a scene in front of another goddess. Sorry.
Oh, Arachne. I'd have rather you said that to Lady Athena and gotten what you desired. I doubt you'll have another opportunity.
It's quite all right. When I saw Athena again, all battle-weary but same as ever, something in me snapped. And now I'm free. You gods have been having a time. Turns out you face the consequences of your pride, same as any of us.
I suppose you're right. You really told her off. I still can scarcely believe it, including that she spared you after all.
Well, you know, I always had a touch of temper on me. Feels good to let it all out once in a while, come what may. And I've been weaving like there's no tomorrow since. How does that feel?
Immaculate. I wanted you to have this, the ambrosia of the gods. You have our talent, and you even have our pride. I figure, what's one more of our greatest gifts?
Ambrosia. You'll soon spoil me like this, you big silly. What am I going to do with so much? I'll be sipping away forever.
Forever's a long time, and ideally this is for sharing anyhow. Perhaps for the eventual grand opening of your shop.
Now there's an idea. Well then, I ought to store this safe and sound, and know just the way. Wrapped in the finest silk. Goodbye for now.
Hear me, on my authority. Let's pick up the pace. There we go. I accept these terms.
It's been a while. Hypnos recently returned to us. You've no idea how grateful he was to be back. Practically jumped right into my arms, although that might have been from abject fear.
I'm uncertain whether he realized the House of Hades was out of commission. Most of the time he was asleep. He left before I could explain. Do you know if he remembers the other past we saw?
I think so. He's still a bit frazzled from everything. Perhaps keyed up from having overslept a bit. He still loves when I return to the house in failure, keeping track of all my deaths. So if you'd like to do him another favor, here's your shot.
My outfit. All right.
Did all you shades enjoy our little show?
Got me good, brother. Just don't go telling anybody how I blundered back there, Freenos.
Sometimes I just want to, like, possess someone, you know? Only for a little bit.
Back at last.
Headmistress, have you always been so fond of beasts? It seems you would do anything for each other.
Beasts. Saddled with such an uncharitable name. Beasts are far more trusting than most any mortal or immortal I have met.
They make it seem so simple, don't they? To fully trust.
One knows where she stands with beasts, whether she is loved by them or doomed to sate their hunger. Whether the gods were so dependable.
Hey,
Welcome, Lord Charon. And you as well, boatman. Should be of use.
All clear. Can only imagine what you've been up to out there.
Up and about.
Full grown. How did you manage it, Odysseus? Back when you had the outcome of a full-scale war riding on you, then a treacherous sea journey, all with only one life to live. Or so then you thought.
For certain, the one life to live bit instilled in me the will to survive. Most mortals cling to life, but I was better than most at rejecting my doubts. And when my plans all fell apart, I improvised.
Your plans fell apart. How did you avoid becoming distraught? Keep all your doubts at bay in the face of failure?
It's that I always relished finding a way out, no matter what I'd gotten myself into. Treating my predicaments as mazes to be navigated, puzzles to be solved.
But at times there are impasses, outcomes that simply cannot be achieved.
Nay, goddess. Not if you ask me.
You look well.
How many of your other siblings do you know, besides the ones I've met? I've heard of so many others. Momus, the Kires, Oisis. She sounds like a lot.
I've met most of them, I think, at one time or another. We very seldomly have family get-togethers, something Mother Nyx decided to try after Olympus and your father tried to make a similar tradition out of it. But that did not go well.
How come? Wait, I know the answer to that. So tell me this. Who was the worst behaved other than Strife?
Well, you named several top contenders already.
Ooh.
All yours. I can't believe you stood me up last night, Trouble. Do you know how demeaning it is having to wait around for you at a beach in the middle of the night, all alone?
What? We had no plans to meet, as I recall, else I'd have honored them. You truly expect me to abandon the main focus of my task just to fight with you again and again?
I thought I felt something was all. That our times at the beach might just be a little more special to you than your boring job. But I guess I was wrong.
You guessed correctly. Hi, kitties. My altar. You. Quite a likeness. Ignium, awaken.
Now attacking.
Much to look forward to, Lord Moros.
Seriously?
Ready. All part of our new phase. I was born for this.
What I really want to know is, how'd you blast old Typhon into smithereens? Don't have much here could have done something like that. At least not without taking the summit too. You got to let me in on it sometime.
The Smith God's power. You shouldn't have crossed me.
Hatches? Gold.
My flames ignite.
Look to us for guidance and inspiration. They must be horrified by what they're seeing of late. Half of them seem to be against us now. Let's hope it's the other half that's left once all this is over.
Gold.
Lord Charon? Oh, if only. Olympus, accept this message. Let's go then. Say something, Homer?
So did you try my nectar recipe, sweetness? I'm certain it'll win over just about anybody in your capable hands. No need to let me know how it goes. I have my ways of finding out.
All is quiet once again for now.
More caskets. Time for a tune-up. Hear me, on my authority. Finally tracked you down.
All clear. Hey, is it really true Moros himself showed up at your crossroads because you summoned him? As in, you literally invited doom?
It doesn't seem the wisest course when you put it that way. Kronos once was brought low by a prophecy of the three fates. I felt they might be willing to intervene again.
And they did so by sending you the embodiment of misfortune and unforeseen consequences. Well, if that's what the fates have in store, you're going to need this. Together we shine. Good to see you.
To gold.
To be unseen is to be unscathed. Not now. Dig, please, Hecuba. Thanks, little one. Good girl, Hecuba. In the name of Hades. I bid you shine for me again tonight.
I see you shine already with another light. The god Apollo's doing, I should think. Fear not. His power is compatible with mine. Light envelops light, never rejecting. Behold. Let us be off.
May moonlight guide you.
The aspect of Moros.
I didn't mean to keep you waiting long, Headmistress. Or do you always arrive at just the right instant?
A bit of solitude here hardly is a waste of time. I never merely wait. I've more matters to attend to in these woods besides. But first... Crossed flames burn. Wrath of the moon. Time for a change.
Can't right now.
Alone again. Excellent.
I passed the test.
How fare you, little one?
Have you made contact with Prometheus after everything that's happened with us? He and I never really got along, though I started to sense he wasn't really on your side.
He is intelligent, that one. Perhaps even too much for his own good.
I regret that you were forced to come to blows, but he and I are no longer in touch. To keep conditions closer to the way they were.
He has navigated this situation rather carefully for all the trouble he's caused the gods. I suppose that all makes sense if he truly could anticipate every outcome.
That sounds like the Prometheus I know.
Could try a different one. The bomb. Down I go. Ugh, that's cold. Message for me. In the name of Hades.
My gateway is open.
I'm ready.
Here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Chaos typically avoids involvement in matters concerning the underworld or the surface realms. So this was an exception. At some point, we grew closer as a family. Perhaps because we learned from yours.
My family always seems to be on the verge of falling apart. This ordeal may have strengthened our bonds, but sometimes I fear they shall not hold forever.
Weakened bonds may be reforged. That is the reason I am here with Chaos. To start with the eldest of my kin, and work my way down. A lengthy process, but a necessary one.
To a successful outcome.
The act of creation is not always pristine. The residue of it you know as stardust, which retains some power over consciousness. Consider it an incentive to look upon the standing stone and undertake the trials you see there.
Infinite possibility.
How did you get so? Oh, the hair, the lips, the eyes. Those eyes, man. Know what I mean? Hey.
I know you said that you're not interested in nectar anymore, but I did want to give you this. To our continued friendship, and for all you've done for me these many nights.
This is ambrosia, whoa. This stuff is for the gods, not river spirits, no matter how uncommonly attractive they may be. What's the catch?
The only catch is that you have to stop misreading my intentions whenever I occasionally give you things. Far less often than you give me things, I might add.
Well, I don't know. But having given it some extra thought, I will accept. But just this once, okay? Maybe I'll share this with me. Thank you for the water cleaning thing. So crisp and clear. I can see every perfect feature on this face. You've got a real future in water sanitation.
Perhaps the improved image quality will help you start to notice details other than yourself. The effect of the purification should last longer if you do.
What I'm trying to say is, I've decided to give you the greatest gift of all that I've received. So here's something from my private reserve.
Oh, thank you.
For you.
Thank you. Peace, Narcissus.
I guess.
haunts this place come forth. Sounds like I can get out. Go float someplace else. These always go back. Olympus, I accept this message. Wow. My boon from chaos came alive.
Visions of maids with their scales of green.
Down the drain. What do we have in here?
Feeling your temptation. Do you stay or do you dare? On the surface, treasures a gleam.
In the name of Hades.
A shining bounty, riches of dreams glimmering, dive in and downward go.
Hecuba, go fetch. Well done. Moonlight guides you.
Oh, hey girls, guess who? It's the one that got away, that's who. Something you ought to know about me, lady, is once I catch him, I never let him go.
That comes as no surprise to me at all. Some sea creatures are famously clingy. Barnacles, clams.
I'm not a clam! You take that back. I'll make you take that back. All right, gals, from the top! Away
That was awkward. A gift.
Your Grace?
All right. Big drop. All these shades.
The infinite dark.
Think you're better? Prove it. Don't need assistance from you here, but how about we make things interesting? Death is coming.
Race you. Smackers.
Come on. Simple. Really not my night. Ran into Artemis back there. Between her and now me, we must have done half the heavy lifting for you tonight.
Must be what I deserve, though, right? And don't worry, there should be plenty of foes ahead whom I shall have to deal with on my own. How is the goddess of the hunt this eve?
Seems well enough. We had a decent chat. Was beginning to think she's been avoiding me a while, though I can't imagine why she'd want to do a thing like that.
Nor I.
Get lost.
Well... Acceptable. Illuminate my path. Where you're going. Felt that. Don't give in. Don't give in. Don't give in. Don't give in. I'm still amazed you spoke to me last time, Echo. In words of your own choosing, I mean. It was wonderful to hear from you, however briefly. Perhaps we have the makings of a cure. The makings of a cure, of a cure, of a cure. I won't forget this, Echo. Won't forget, forget, forget. All right, Echo. We need to sort this out. It must have been Ambrosia that gave you back your voice last time, so perhaps it shall work again. Is it doing anything? Is it doing anything? Doing anything? Anything? Is it... Well, anyway, look. I haven't stayed here because I need help. Need help. Need help. Echo, it's you. Then what do you need? I don't understand. Who would wish to wallow in a place like this? A place like this is where I can help. I can help. I can help others who have no one to talk to turn to. Because I found I can reflect their feelings and their thoughts, and their thoughts, and their thoughts. The way that you've reflected mine. But we have to find a way to give you back your voice. We're close to a breakthrough. The breakthrough. The break... No. No, back when I could speak like this, like this, like this. I couldn't hear myself or others. Not like now. So please, I already have what I want. I promise you. I promise you. I promise. Echo, I see. And I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. In the name of Hades. In the name of Hades. 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 Something there. Flourish. Superior might. Got it. More whalers. Now my reward.
Got some business to attend to, so let's get you on your way.
Meet Cerberus.
Music to my ears.
Then all three monstrously sharp-fanged heads of Cerberus bent low in shame.
There. Onward. Some seeds. One last drop. No renovations here. They'll know I'm here.
Traitors of their ilk yet remain dedicated to the Titan's cause.
Mother, father.
The savage watchdog looks tentatively at the princess of the underworld.
Don't snap my head off, boy.
Heed her, Cerberus.
Wanted to mention, Achilles sends his greetings and well wishes. Says he fondly recalls the practice bouts you had with Zagreus. Might have had. He and the other house servants are doing better lately.
I'm glad to hear it. And please send him my greetings and well wishes in return. Having known him, at least in our other past, I was concerned he'd take what happened very hard. I mean the attack on the house.
I think he did take it hard in his way. His responsibility is to protect the house. But Kronos was too much for him. For any of us. Perhaps gods such as we, or heroes such as Achilles, need the world to remind us to have a little humility from time to time.
Goodbye, daughter.
I shall return. More Virophants. Clear. Just 2 more chambers. There. Let's go, you sack of filth. Who needs gold anyway? Hear me, on my authority. Fine work as always. reinforcements. Good evening, boatman. Salutations. Olympus, I accept this message. This one. Adequate.
See you shortly.
Welcome. Angry now as ever. Do you wish to know exactly how I reawakened to Typhon, my girl? Or how I managed it without you gods detecting what I had in store?
Please indulge me, grandfather, for I do so enjoy your tales.
You would never believe it if you knew. For you are narrow-minded, you and all the gods. I have outsmarted you, and I shall overpower you as well.
The light of the sun.
Oh, too much blasted light. Impertinent. Not bad. you. May time flow freely forward. Do not presume.
You won.
In the name of Hades.
The sheer wrath of fire-tempered witch Melinoe is such that to describe how she confronted her remaining prey would be to sorely limit the appeal of this tale.
Return to Shadow now. We did it, Phrenos. We did it, Phrenos. That's one fewer possibility that things will run afoul for us again. The Renewal Project.
Mel, you've inspired me to float right here for the time being.
Heard the good news.
I figured that you knew something of the Nocturnal Arms, Lord Moros. But your connection to Ignia might not have guessed. You once wielded the Umbral Flames yourself. I revealed an aspect of them that could only be your own.
Princess, I take it you're not saying this for sake of jest, so please believe in turn that I have never used the flames before. I know them only by reputation. Can you be certain that this aspect is my own? I've many relatives.
Yes, I think it is. The Nocturnal Arms bond with their bearers in such a way that their connections to other bearers become almost like shared memories.
Although these glimpses can be both of bearers past and still to come, true? So it may be that I shall bear those flames in some other age in which the realm's in need. I trust the fates must have wanted me to know in advance.
Well, surprise. Eris is gone.
Apollo gets to do the singing on Olympus. I get to do it here.
Be welcome here and save the Silver Sisters wait. Moonlight guide you home tonight.
Don't mind me, everyone.
The house sent the good word. Proceed at pace. No task of any consequence can be completed without effort.
What's possible? Ambrosia from the heavens, shine.
A moment, goddess. You asked before about how I managed it. The pressure to always prevail through what, in retrospect, were many terribly exciting scenarios, all whilst bearing the burden of so many others' expectations and my own.
You said you always believed there was a solution, a positive outcome that could be discovered and achieved. I've been thinking about that.
Good. But it occurred to me there's something else. Love drove me on, goddess. The great war that earned me my place in Elysium, I wanted desperately not to go. To stay home with my wife and newborn son.
You were left with no choice but to fight. So you held to hope that someday you'd see your family again.
Sound familiar, does it?
Mandrake root.
Again, all the way back just to lick your wounds and go again?
Lost and ever wandering, stranded
Some more recycling.
across roads in the
Recycle, please, broker.
The dark to find your refuge here.
What am I doing here?
We can make things better.
Or we can just mess with things.
Moonlight guide you.
Suffer 1,000 torments.
Should fit the spirit of this place.
It shall be done.
A token from your nice and helpful grandpa. I like that.
Huh. So that's it. The altar of ashes. The cards know.
Way to stick it to that Chronos. Less greeting, more beating, if you would be so kind.
Wow.
Behold.
Hold fast to hope, good shade. Cassynth?
The oath of the unseen.
I go.
Virtually every type of weapon in my day. I have never seen such armaments as you now use to quite spectacular effect. You'll be an even match for automatons with that. Oh, very well.
All right. just stayed up top.
Cerberus has captured the three fates. Preposterous. A useless provocation. They answer to no god or titan. All it means is that what comes to pass shall not be their decision anymore. We ought to see it as an opportunity.
Shocking every time.
Silken finery. Huh.
Always use more. Here's to the success of Arachne's garments, dyes, and fabrics, whenever the time comes. I find it helps always having something to look forward to, even if it's a way off.
Why, this is very gracious of you, my friend. And I'd embrace you if I could only reach. And you are so willing, but I'd best appreciate you from afar.
But I'm not far. I'm here. And I want you to know, I'm glad you haven't changed. If you did, I might have lost you.
You'd sooner lose me now, since I am rather small. But thank you, truly. I used to think you were just saying things to pity me, but now I know you're not.
All right, my friend. The time has come to unveil my latest designs, woven with care especially for you. Behold, and more importantly, enjoy. Woven with care.
I love it. Hear me, on my authority. I know. To our esteemed messenger and my distinguished friend, not only have you kept the bond between the underworld and Olympus from fraying, you've done it swiftly and silently. You're practically a chthonic god yourself.
That really means a lot. Cheers, Em. You know I like doing things fast, but one thing I like even more is doing things well. We gods don't always have to work hard, but your father always did, and so do you. I'm glad I'm not alone. But just between us, this one is my favorite, Em. You underworld types tend not to be too fussy, and you're clear with what you want. I like that about you.
All right. not. I'm grateful, Daedalus.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
The great king of the Olympians bestowed on you some of his thunderous strength. It ought to be more than sufficient on its own, but let us not leave anything to chance. Which suits you? Please accept this gift.
She awaits. Hecate.
Set your respect for me aside whilst here. You must give no such quarter to our enemies.
But you are not my enemy, headmistress. How am I to treat you as one?
How? Allow me to give you a demonstration, then.
Gemstones from the earth. Should I change things up? The bangle. This should help. Closer to Tartarus. There's that rancid scent. Olympus, in the name of Hades. Not what I want.
Most excellent.
Not gonna blow me top, but neither will I take this lying down. Family requirements.
Let's take it easy now. He's angry with me now. satisfied?
Fine, consider me appeased. But don't incur me wrath again, lest, I don't even know.
Transform.
A relative is offering their aid. Hephaestus shall be notified at once.
All quiet. Oh no. Gods, what a monster. Thunderous power. I need this. Need to recharge. Vaporized. Pinheads.
Here's armor for you.
Who should I give this to?
Oh, there she is.
Salutations. Now see here, I'd no intention to offend last time, and never said you were a clam. The least you could do is base your anger in reality.
Would you listen to that, gal? She's still talking about clams, poking fun of a little shell here, huh? Well, let's show her how we deal with hecklers around these parts. It's showtime!
Sparks are gonna fly.
I hate her. Another pearl. The droplet. Long way down. Something else. Flourish.
Forge.
Rest now, all of you. Greater strength. Should have done it. Gone for long. A boon awakened. Narcissus.
Looks like you put down roots here, huh? Pretty nice spot. The river Styx right over there, the rustle of the wheat.
Rustle of the wheat, rustle of the wheat, rustle of the wheat.
Yeah, kind of like back when we were up top. The trees, the flowers and all that. You ever miss those times?
Ever miss those times? Miss those times? Miss those times?
Well, personally not so much, I guess. I mean, look at all this. I'd say we have it pretty good.
We have it pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Take care, you two.
You too.
Lonnie Eye. Olympus, I accept this message. Where are the other two?
Behold!
Show me the way. tracks. Heads up. I think not. Not returning yet. There. You must be tuckered out by now.
The fire-breathing guardian of hell has had his fill of brisk activity for the time being.
Go find your master now. This is it. I have the gold. Going down. Almost there. Coin for Charon. Just a few chambers to the house.
Spare not a single wretch that dares to stand against you, daughter.
Something here for you, cousin, seeing as you remain instrumental to our mountain's ongoing defense.
I'm honored, Lady Athena. A family such as ours ought to stand together during times of need. I wish to do my part.
You have impressed not only me, but all our kin. Most of them, I should say. And for that, I bestow my greatest power. May it soon bring about still greater victories. A sound plan. Onward then.
multi-headed monster keeps his fury well in check, beside the rightful underworld king.
Just this one head, I know.
An important tool. Daughter, we had meant to ask you at some point about your arm. Because, well, it is but a curiosity. And one you need not indulge if the subject is best avoided.
All right. I'm so accustomed to it now that I never thought to mention it. I had a bit of an accident a long time ago. Turned out that my grasp over life and death was not as strong as I thought. It's been a good reminder ever since.
Yet your connection to the dead we sense is very strong. Well, we each have our scars from lessons learned. Most are not as noticeable or intriguing. Your mother and I figured it was more of a personal choice.
For fashion's sake? No.
Of course.
Good.
Here's armor for you.
One chamber left. Reveal yourself, whoever haunts this shrine.
The possibilities. there at last.
My niece! We are as one big family upon Olympus, and we pride and celebrate our differences. So many varying perspectives to account for at all times. Although Poseidon here, we always manage to see eye to eye, don't we? Oh, that we do, most certainly, brother. Not always right away, and there are some occasions when I might decide elsewise if it was solely up to me, but even still, you always have your head up in the clouds where smart ideas form.
Better. Moonlight, guide us.
Hello. Goodbye.
Great Shiva, grant Dickacinth your full destructive force.
A moment passes, then another, and another. I have names for them in every measure, you know? The very brief ones. The ones that linger.
If you're quite finished, I'll try not to take up more than a few of the very brief ones you mentioned.
I understand the need to cut time down to smaller bits, I do. Hours cut down to minutes. Minutes cut down to seconds. Because the whole of it, my girl, is too much to fathom. What is that clanging sound?
This is going to be a blast.
Manners. Moments.
This is going to be a blast.
Nice pose. I have strength in numbers, lest you forget. Expected somewhat more from my own kin.
Again.